What do everybody? This is Courtney, and I'm here to do a catch up. I know I'm behind in a few of my shows, so we finna do a catch up. I know Titans, Charmed, American Horror Story, or whatnot. So we finna do Titans, episode 4, Doom Patrol, y'all. Yes, I have been waiting for this. So, Doom Patrol. Doom Patrol is like it's not all the way well known like the big league comic books, like, uh, Justice League, Superman, or X-Men, or the Avengers, or whatever. But that doesn't make them any less important, you know what I'm saying? So it's like outcasts. They like outcasts of sorts. You know, we got Robot Man, that's Clifton Steele. We got Negative Man. I can't think of his name. And we got Rita. She supposed to be Elastigirl, if I'm right. And another one from the comic books. Is it Crazy Anne? Crazy Jane or something like that. But and a couple of more. They comic books been out since forever. They have a long run. So now they got this new run coming, that's out now, being written by Gerard Way. He the lead singer of My Chemical Romance, who I love. I love Gerard Way other comics. He did the Umbrella Academy, which I love again. And he did a kind of like a reboot of the motherfucking Doom Patrol, which is out now, and I got the first volume. Was it only 1 or 2 volumes? So I'm reading that now. Um, let's see. Well, we could talk about Doom Patrol before we get started. Now, when I started reading Doom Patrol when I was a little girl, it was around the time when Negative Man wasn't in the picture per se. It was a negative woman. So I was reading when it was a negative woman in the picture. So that's like a while back or whatever. But we're going to get started on this episode, yeah? Okay. So the episode starts off, right? The episode starts off 2 years ago. It's a flashback in the Congo. And here we see Gar laid up on a motherfucking stretcher. He in pain and shit like that. If you notice anything different, he ain't got the green hair. And so he's in this infirmary tent where all the other folks who look like they been down bad, y'all. And so got these, you could probably look like probably government officials, whatever, but they in hazmat suits, and they bringing folks in and all that stuff, and then somebody come in and say, no, we can't do this. We get exposed to whatever the fuck going on. We got to dip. So they leave all of them there, and God looking around like, wait a minute, hold up, where y'all going? And so here comes this stranger. He's in his own kind of hazmat suit, but it's gray, whereas the other ones were yellow, I think. And so he looking around, and God gets his attention. And so the dude had this case and all that stuff. And he said, well, you ain't got time, because he looked at his arm. If you looked at his arm and stuff, whatever was marked on his arm, it looked like it was turning into snake skin or whatever. That's what it looked like to me. It was turning to snake skin. So, he give him this green serum and shit, and and then it stopped there. Flash forward to the present. Now you remember in the last episode that Raven, she blew the top off the roof off the goddamn monastery, and so Raven is on the run. She's running through the forest and all that. And when she running through the forest, she meets up with this cute green tiger. But that tiger is Beast Boy and all that. So Beast Boy, he changes back, and Beast Boy, he be naked and all that stuff. Cause whenever he shifts, his clothes get in the way. So he shifts back. he remember her as the girl from the arcade and vice versa. Excuse me, y'all. And so them two decide they gonna run together. And he tells her, like, I got a spot where you can lay low and all that stuff like that. And so get to Robin and Starfire, which I must call foster mom and dad. They looking for their kid, Rachel. And Star's over it. Star like, how you gonna lose a whole kid and then he gonna bring her like, you the one stole my car? She said, I was coming back. I thought you could keep an eye on her for a couple of minutes. So you can't even do that. And so I was like, oh my God, y'all are so married now. Y'all are like a fucking married couple. And so they trying to look around for the girl or whatever. And we head back to Gar and Rachel. They find this little shed and they, rubbing twigs together to make fire so they can be warm, so they can lay low for a little bit before before they make way to where Regard is trying to take her, to where, where his safe space at or whatnot. So, Raven, she all moody and shit, she's saying, you don't need to be near me. She said, I'm dangerous, I'm evil and all that fucking shit. You could get hurt. And God like, girl, did you just see me motherfucking do parlor tricks? Bitch, I could turn to a lion, hoe, a tiger. I'm kitty cat. So, they're going back and forth and everything, trying to see who more dangerous, I guess. And so they hear some gunshots and they look and they haul ass and look and see what the hell going on. Walk up on here, this is Deer. Deer got shot. And by the two hunters. And like they drunk or some fucking shit. Cause one of them said like it looked like they was drinking a beer. And one of them was saying like, is we in a no hunting zone? And the other one said, who gives a shit? And Rachel pops up and she said, y'all need to leave like that. And I'm like, what? Like, girl, where you come from? The other one tell her, you need to go on home. Go on now, get. And I'm like, that girl ain't no damn straight dog. Why is you saying get? Like, you trying to talk to her like she a fucking puppet. And so, Rachel look like she about to go raving and everything. So I'm like, no, you needs to get. And here comes a growl from behind him. It's Beast Boy in his tiger form. And so them two hunters looking like, how the fuck a tiger end up in the woods in the forest? And so, Beast Boy buck at them. They get scared. They fall back, and the impact of them hitting the ground jarred the dude with the motherfucking rifle that he accidentally shot his friend in the arm. And so they haul ass, they run and all. And Raven, Rachel, she's looking at the poor deer. The deer is on his way to glory. And, she's like, I'm sorry I couldn't help you. I'm sorry I couldn't save you and all this stuff. Rachel, she has this thing about life. She loves life and everything. She's a sweetheart. She got a heart of gold. Just fucked up that her daddy is, a demon lord and yada yada this and all that stuff. And God looked at her and saw how she acted toward that deer. And he looked at her and said, but you say you evil though. You're nothing evil. You're nothing like that. And all that. And he said, come on, my house ain't that fuck. So they gone. They get the fuck. And so Robin and Starfire, Starfire, she trying to figure out Robin's use. She trying to figure out what makes sexy boy tick and all that. She's trying to figure out what's up with him. He's like, what the hell you is? You a shrink? You a shrink in your past life? She like, I might have been. Who knows? I don't know. I might be one in this life too, but I don't know. I don't remember. And so they going back and forth. Robert don't like to talk about his feelings or whatever shit like that. Things of that fucking nature. And now that's all Batman's fault. That's all Batman's fault. No, that's all I'm saying. That's all Batman's fault. But we head back to the mansion, and basically Gar's sanctuary is every geek's dream. All kind of arcade games, every damn game console known to man, all kind of comic books, motherfucker paraphernalia from here to Hades, just all kinds of things. And you know, he's showing around. He happy. He finally is in the company of somebody he can relate to. In the same age bracket as portrayed in the comic, in the show. Cause technically the girl that played Rachel, right? She's 14. And the dude that plays Guy, he's like in his early 20s. So we can't be looking at them to hook up, because now that'd be, statutory child molestation and all that shit. We can't do that. So in the comics, they I think they're relatively the same, around the same age bracket or whatnot. So he's happy to see somebody that he could relate to and shit. So in the background, you hear this roaring voice, Gar, where you at? And Gar like, ah, shit, you gonna have to hide, girl. And so he hides her, puts up in the closet so she can hide. And here comes Robot Man, Clifton Steele. Okay, guess who they got playing him? One of my favorite actors ever. I freaking love Brendan Fraser. I got a crush on him. Ever since motherfucking Encino Man, motherfucking George of the Jungle, Still Breathing, goddamn, what it Poet Society or whatever the fuck is that one? Was that one of them? I don't care. The Mummies 1 and 2. We gonna forget about the third one. You can't make me believe that Brendan Fraser and his motherfucking son whooped Jet Li ass. No. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. We can't do that. But I always loved me some Brendan Fraser. And I'm always happy to see him have work. So his personality, even though you don't see it, if you don't see the facial expressions and all that stuff, being that he's in this robot costume and all that stuff, he conveys lovely with his voice. And so he's like the big brother and all that stuff to work folks' nerves, and everybody work his nerves. Like he's a big old grizzly bear, but really he's just like a teddy bear inside and shit. And so he is fussing at God and saying, you went to the town. Did I tell you not to take your ass out there and yada yada this and yada yada that? And God like, I need a new controller like that. And he said, what the hell ever? And they cracking jokes between each other, jabs and shit. And Cliff tells Gore, listen, go on, tell so and so what you want to eat and everything, done in an hour. And so Robot Dude leaves. So God thinks they in the clear. God looks to the closet. He said, I'm finna get another controller, and he walks off. Tell me how a split second later the closet door is both open, and there go Cliff like, gotcha, bitch. And I'm like, hold up, wait a minute. He walks like that. How could they not hear him? He's stealth mode and shit. So Cliff drags Beast Boy and Rachel up the hall. He fussing and basically saying, God, what the fuck wrong with you? Why are you bringing this outside of here? They gotta this and yada yada that. Rachel like, I ain't gonna tell nobody and all that stuff. I'm cool. I'm Gucci. What's up? And God tells Rachel Cliff's story. He used to be a fucking race car driver. Bad accident. Fucked up his whole frame. And Chief, which is the doctor over the Doom Patrol, basically put his brain in a robot body. And that's what happens. And so while Gar and Cliff are steadily, going back and forth, you hear music in the back. So Rachel goes to check the music out, and this whole fucking episode, in my eyes, remind me of Alice in Wonderland, being Rachel being Alice, and she just motherfucking steadily going further and further down this rabbit hole that she got going on. You know, meeting all these new people and seeing all these things and all that shit like that. And so she busts up in this kitchen, and it's this dude wrapped up like a mummy, like wrapped up like a mummy, and he's motherfucking slaying the kitchen. Listen, if all that fucking food, y'all, all that food looked so fucking good, so fucking glorious, y'all. I swear for Lord, them steaks, them them onion rings looked so fucking good, and that motherfucker was slaying everything. He was making dinner for a fucking army. And as of right now, you only see about 3 or 4 people. So, you know, she comes in, she looks at him. I
get you 2 bags. Bring you 2 bags. I had that big bag and that'll be $4. I ain't have no $4.
All right. And so, you know, she looking at him and like, are you the mom? Are you invisible under there? And he saying, oh, sweet child, I wish I was. If that could only be so true. And so Cliff and Gar comes in. And you know, Cliff like, you know, she needs to go, yeah, this and yeah, that. And you know, he still fussing. He said the chief gonna be here, you know, chief don't want outsiders and shit. And you know, negative man basically said chief ain't gonna be here till tomorrow. She could stay. He said, what would you like to eat? Please tell me you're not a vegetarian. You know, that hurt my heart. I'm talking about Gar, because Gar is a fucking vegetarian. And so Negative Man tells Beast Boy, hey, go set the table. And so Beast Boy he goes upstairs and he goes to this room and he taps on the door and says, you know, Rita, dinner be ready in an hour. Hope you get to come down. Want you to meet somebody. Yeah, this, you know, if you're up to it. And so he picks up this tray full of plates and glasses, everything, and he leaves. And so we pan into the bedroom, right? And all on the wall, look like countertops and everything, you see the old Hollywood black and white glamour shots of this old Hollywood starlet and shit. That's real. And then pans to the bed, right? And you see this heavy breathing, big old glob of flesh and stuff. And you're like, ugh. And I'm like, ugh, that's kind of nasty looking. But that's her. So get to the dining room. They are there. The spread is everything from one end of the dining table to the other end of the dining table. Food. And so Cliff, he's sitting there bird dogging Rachel, looking at her like this. How that chicken taste? How that chicken taste? And she's like, it's crispy and also juicy. And you're like, oh man, I miss fried chicken. He can't eat. He can't drink. He don't even have to sleep. Probably can't fuck either, most likely. So he is in his own version of hell. That is so fucked up. But yep, that's him. So, you know, everybody eating and all that stuff, and boop, making her grind damn interest into the motherfucking dining room is Rita. Cute hairdo, red and white dress, which is basically the colors of her costume, her uniform in the comics, red and white. So she comes in, gets a plate, picks up one of the big ass tomahawk steaks. I was like, girl, while you fix you a plate, fix me one. Just fix me one. I don't do everybody's spaghetti. I don't eat everybody's spaghetti. No. So she fixed her plate and all that stuff. Plate pile high, bro. Pile fucking high. And, you know, she sits down and she looks at Rachel and she says, her condition has her, she has to keep up a high calorie intake. So that's why she got to eat like that. And so she started eating, and then she stops, and she starts shaking. Her control over her body weakens. And next thing you know, one side of her face, like it droops and shit. And so she covering her face, she ashamed and all that. And Rachel puts her hands on her and said, "It's all right. I'm not scared of you. It's good. We Gucci and everything. You ain't got nothing to be ashamed of, chick." And stuff like that. And Rita just looked at her. She said, "Oh, she's sweet." Looked at her like the sun shine out of Rachel's ass. And so, next thing you know, boom, here come Chief, the doctor. He comes and said, "We got a patient." And so everybody jumps up, everybody hauls ass. And so the way everybody move in there, it's like this is a normal thing. They used to with the roles they got to play up in this. And so Rachel is up on the balcony looking down, and it's this girl on the gurney. She look like she got froze down to death, but she's still breathing. And the chief said that some kind of way she got dropped in a vat of liquid nitrogen or some shit. And for what I read, they said she supposed to be another member of Doom Patrol. So we gonna see. So they trying to hook her up to the machine and all that stuff. She agitated, she in pain, and her condition makes the cold, like she's freezing the room. And so Rachel comes down and grabs the girl's hand and calms her down, and she said, "I could take away your pain." And so, and that's what she does. She take away the girl pain. And Chief was there looking at her like, he finally recognized her. He like, "Thank you anyway, but who the fuck are you?" And so we goes to Robin and Starfire. They pull up at this motherfucking police station. And Starfire getting ready to get out the car. And Robin said, "No, the fuck you ain't." And she like, "Why?" And he's like, "You haven't, got the concept of blending in." And she looking at herself, looking at the dress, and she's like, "Excuse you, I blend in just fine, motherfucker, look at me." Like that. And he like, "This is a police station. I got a badge. You want it." He said, "I can find information quicker than you." And she just looks at him, roll her eyes like, whatever. Hurry the hell up. I like, y'all are so married acting. Oh my goodness, y'all so married acting. And so Robert goes in there and he finds out about the hunters and about this green tiger. And I think he finds out about, Rachel too. Gets the address and all that fuck shit. And so we go back to the mansion. And Chief is laying on God. Said, "You selfish, you brought that outsider out here, and all the other ones can't go where you could go and all that stuff and everything." And he's like, "I'm very disappointed in you. You try it again, I'm beat your ass." I'm just saying whatever. And so the guy like, "I ain't gonna do it again, I'm sorry." And so we head back to the dining room, and now on the table is desserts, bitch. I like that. Got that negative man. That motherfucker could burn in that kitchen. And so they talking, and Chief basically says that he could help Rachel. He could help her, basically take away her power and all that stuff. And Rachel's all for it. She just want to be normal and stuff like that. She a kid. She a teenager. Of course she wants to be normal. And so Robin and Starfire heads up to this house. And this trailer is one of the motherfucking hunters. So, knock on the door. Hunter open the door. You can already tell he got his ass on his back. And so he talks shit. They come in. And Robin goes ham. Robin beats the fuck out that dude. Now like, girl, Starfire, get your husband. Get him. Even Star had to like, "Hold up, white boy, wait a minute, go, hold up." She like, "Dick, calm down." The dude's kid, the hunter's kid was right there. She's like, Holly kid like, Daddy, what's wrong? Baby runs to the father. You know Dick is feeling some kind of fucking way. And Dick turn around and motherfucking haul ass. And the hunter like, I would never touch no kid, not no girl, never. That ain't me. Like that. And he's telling about the mansion. Where that she know 9 out of 10 where she gonna be at. So Starfire hands him some money. He looks at said, fuck you, bitch. And like, I like what Starfire, you can't really say nothing to that bitch. You can't really say nothing, bitch. And so they leave, they in the car, and she like, bruh, you gonna have to get some, you gonna get that handle, bruh, because that right there, that ain't working. That ain't working. And let's be real. Let's be motherfucking real. Dick need therapy. Batman for sure needs some motherfucking therapy. You know, he dealing with his loss of his parents being motherfucking giant and shit and all that stuff. But, you know, Batman ain't really the best motherfucker to have to raise kids. I guess. I don't know. Whatever. You know, Dick needs therapy. And so, we go to the lab at the motherfucking mansion. Raven is, zooted and booted on the motherfucking table. She hinched up and shit. Homegirl start getting second thoughts. Homegirl like, nah, I decided not to do it. I don't want to do this no more. I don't want to do it. Now, it's only Guard and Chief up in the lab. And Guard looking at her, and Guard saying, no, she don't want to do it. Let's let her, untie her and shit like that. Chief being a bitch. Chief telling Guard, shut up. She'll be all right. You need to stand right there. Not listening to none of them. And so Rachel's getting upset. Guard getting upset. And then Guard, motherfucker, his hair stand up and this nigga pop fine and grow green. And he said, you finna let her the fuck go. Like that. And Chief shoots Guard with a goddamn tranquilizer gun. I said, I know good damn well he did not shoot my baby. And Rachel looks, and Rachel's eyes go black, and here come Raven. And Raven said, you hurt my friend. Chief said, he gonna be alright, he gonna wake up, he'll be alright, but you won't be like that. I said, oh shit. And here come that black shit come out over and everything. She finna fuck some shit up. And which is funny with that shit is, now all that shit flying in the air and everything, that black shit, Chief is like, ooh, amazing. Nigga, what's amazing? Fool, you about to die. Run, bruh. And so, while that's going on, Robert and Starfire make it to the damn mansion, bust up in there. Raven got the lights all going willy-nilly and all like that. They meet up with the Doom Patrol. There go Rita. She bloated up like a motherfucking disease-looking ass hot dog hollering, get the fuck out. Starfire tell Robin, go find our kid. There go Negative Man and Robot Man pull up. Negative Man look at Starfire like, what's good? You don't want to see what I can do, bitch. The lights went out. Starfire eyes went glow. And Starfire look at Negative Man like, same too, nigga. You don't want to see what I can do too, either, bitch. Like that. And I said, oh shit, they're finna tear this fucking house. And so Robert goes to the lab, whatever, and he sees chaos. Chaos. And so he runs to Rachel. Rachel turn, look at him. Mind you, Raven, black eye, you finna die. And Robert said, no, I ain't like that. And Rachel comes back and she tell him you need to leave and all that stuff, yeah. And Robin apologizes. He tells her, listen, I fucked up. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said what I said when I said you weren't going to have nobody to help you. You do got somebody. You got me. I'm not going anywhere. I love you. Like Lenny Williams. And, I got you. You ain't going to be alone no more. I got you. We're going to work on this together. and stuff like that. And so they hug and everything calm down. So we get to the end and everybody's leaving. You know, Starfire and Robin, there go Rachel. And Doom Patrol, they walk out and there go Beast Boy. Cliff tell Beast Boy, go on and go. Go live a life, have a life, go live a good life. Like that. And you know, Beast Boy like he don't really want to leave. You know, he said, "But y'all could come with me, yada yada." And you know, Negative Man like, listen, she back broke, and so we're gonna have to stay here, look after him, take care of him. And Rita like, it's the least we could do for all he's done for us. So they give a hug to everybody, and Robin and Starfire got a new kid, Beast Boy. Now they got 2 children, and we see they show Chief in the wheelchair looking out the window feeling some kind of way. I know that nigga hot. I just know he's so pissed. He's so motherfucking pissed, y'all. And that's it for this episode, y'all. That's it. I done seen clips for the next one. I'm so ready. I'm gonna watch it and I'm gonna drop it real quick with everything. All I'm saying, Robin, Starfire. TikTok, you don't stop. They're gonna be knocking some heels off of shit, bitch. Yes, bitch. But anywho, any fucking who. That's it. Like, share, comment, subscribe, whatever the hell and all that stuff. And I will be back soon.